YouTube.
Yay.
Facebook first. Connecting live video. Come on. Connect. I mean, we haven't been on in a long time, but I mean, damn. Let's go live. It hasn't connected video yet. Alright. Let me see some. I want to see the video.
We in? We on?
I don't see it yet. Dashboard. What the hell is all of this? Dashboard, please. What's missing here? Oh, let's go to YouTube.
Are we on anywhere?
Jennifer Mitchin is on.
Hi Jen, how are you? You have
We're
been
on YouTube.
super duper crafty lately. I love seeing all your
There we go.
your fun stuff you're making.
There we go. We're on Facebook now.
Alright.
Alright, let's rock and roll.
Good.
Let's get it on.
Alright, quick intro for everybody.
Yes,
or,
let's get
not
it
intro,
on.
recap, maybe? I don't know.
There we go. Let's get started.
Woohoo.
Awesome. It's been a while.
Yes, it has. Ooh. I need a fan next time.
Oh, look at that. Deanne Davis.
Hi Deanne, we missed you. How are you, Abby?
Yes, it's been a long time. Jennifer, since when you going to that peacock feather?
Oh, you want to do the peacock feather? You know, I know. Listen, you know, it's been a while. I have not been on in a while. I definitely need to get the creative juices going again, and hopefully tonight really boosts that off for us. We need to get you a self-care Thursday up for a something in July, and I have Winnie the Pooh or 100 Acre Wood on my to-do list for a workshop, so we'll get there, I promise. No, it has been like a month, I think. I feel like, or maybe 3 weeks it's been.
Jennifer says he is so there.
Aw, yay!
I had to show more footage of Razzle objecting.
Being
to
mischievous.
the painting. No, just objecting to the painting. Take away this time.
Oh my.
There's so some clips from all the other different things we've done. It's looking good. Oh, okay. Deanne, I wish you all too. Abigail is at Fight Club right now. But I was so excited to paint. I'm trying something new.
Yay.
Watercolor, since I have Thaddeus to watch.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, she's watching Thaddeus.
Okay.
Yeah, she can relax and keep an eye on him while he paints.
Crazy. Probably what, 6 months? 6 months?
Jennifer says she's making autism.
Aw. Jennifer, if you want to throw your the link to your site on there or your Facebook for people to take a peek and browse through everything that you're making, please do, okay? I love all the pens, keychains, cups. We're actually making cups, I think, on Saturday for a party.
All the clips going
And laughing over there.
Yeah, I love it. I gotta make a better one.
If you're seeing these things and you may have missed any of those events that you may see on those clips, just message us, let us know, and we'll make sure that we get the links to whether they're on YouTube or they may have been a Zoom. We'll make sure we get you those links to paint with us.
Laura Corlo Swanson
Hi
has just
Laura,
joined us.
welcome. We've missed you.
We missed you people so much.
I get notifications when somebody is like on the site or downloads the like sign up, and every time I see certain areas, like it doesn't always say who, it just will say Iron River, Michigan. Right before we started, it said, oh, Iron River, Michigan, that's the end of us.
There we go. All right.
Aw, yay.
And we're back.
Yay, hi. It has been a while. What was the last thing we painted? The cuckoo clock? No, the horse. The horse running through water?
Quite a while ago.
Something like that. Oh no, it's been busy.
Yes.
We've been nonstop. So it has been it's been a wonderful couple of months. We are enjoying our outdoor oasis in the summertime. Aiden is enjoying the pool.
I still got to get video footage so you can all see it.
We'll get there.
Yeah, we'll get there.
He got a drone, so he's got to now learn how to navigate.
Yeah, I'm learning it.
I heard it turn on in the office, and I had that moment of the Big Bang Theory when it was like looking through the house. I'm like, shut the doors! Shut the doors!
It was almost that. I had to grab it before it cut my hands. But it was okay.
What's everybody sipping on? Where are you painting from? If you're new with us, please let us know. We'd love to give you a shout out and welcome you.
Yes, and we'd like to know where you're from.
Yeah. I'm just going to give it another 2 minutes, and then we will go ahead and get started.
Okay, Jennifer says Crafts and Creations.
Thank you.
On Facebook.
Yes. She has some really great stuff, so check it out. If you're looking for a gift for a friend, a teacher, well, school's over now. I don't know, summer teacher, sister, brother, friends, kids.
Yes.
She has some really cool stuff. I love all the diamond work. What are they called? Diamond painting pens. Those are so pretty.
Yes.
I love sparkles. Oh, my goodness.
All
I'm
right,
so
we are
glad.
officially back.
Woo-hoo.
It is Self-Care Thursday. Let us get started.
All right. So again, welcome. Again, if you're new with us, please let us know. We would love to know that you're with us. I am Jennifer. Mark is behind the camera and computer. Raffles at my feet as always.
Yeah, he's okay right now.
For now. We are Mimosas and Masterpieces, coming to you from Halifax, Pennsylvania now. We are a virtual and in-person paint and sip studio. So we haven't been on as much between home and, oasis life and being in person and getting back to the private stuff and doing in-person events. It's been busy. So that's why you've seen us less live. But it's all good. We've missed you. We're back. So let's go over our supplies and paint our Sippin' in the Sand.
Yep, but before we get started,
Sure.
we have a new person joining us.
Yay.
Terry Ann Carson.
Hi, Terry.
She says Madison and I are new.
Oh, welcome, Madison.
It's our first time from Sarah's Campground in Erie, Pennsylvania.
Well, welcome. You're not that far. Well, I'm trying to think.
No, they're not that far. As long as you're in the state of Pennsylvania.
Listen, Pennsylvania is huge.
It is, but they're here and we're here.
Well, welcome, guys. We are excited that you're with us.
Yes, we are. Thank you very much for joining us today. You will enjoy yourself, I can guarantee it.
So I've got my chairs sketched onto the canvas. I had mentioned in the event discussion prior to starting, you can always change things up. You can turn this portrait style, just do one chair. You can do two, sticking them together closer. You can balance where you want your chairs. If you don't want them in the center, I moved mine down just a smidge more this time because I'd like to see more of that sky and water and less sand, because those of you that know me know I don't like sand. So, less sand in the painting. But you can move things around. The very first thing we like to say before we start painting,
my painting is not going to look like my painting, and your painting is not going to look like my painting.
We do that because it's true. Every time I paint the same painting, it will be different every time. It's about, how you feel, what you're doing, what you're painting with. It's the mood. Everything's going to be different. So don't stress about it, making it look exact. I don't care for that. I want you to do your own thing. Yeah, let loose, have fun, enjoy it.
That's what we do here in Mimosas
Relax.
Masterpieces. And when she says my painting is not going to look like my painting, in the old days when we first started, we used to have two easels.
Well, you kind of.
But now the painting that is featured is up to the right corner.
We're trying.
And that's the one she did first.
Yep.
And the one that she's going to do with you now
is
not going to look exactly like that one.
No.
So that's what we mean by my painting is not going to look like my painting. And we don't want your painting to look like a carbon copy of the painting that she's doing.
I mean, if you want to, we want you to be happy with it. That's all. It's about the experience, the downtime, the being with a friend or family, or just some self-care, right? That's why we do our self-care Thursdays.
Yes.
So again, our 16 by 20 canvas, I have it landscape style with my sketch, my brushes that we're using tonight, the 1-inch flat brush. I probably won't use the 1/2 inch. So 1-inch flat brush, the medium round, this is a number 8, and then the tinier number 4 detail brush, or even something smaller for these little tiny areas, because we do have some detail work tonight.
Yeah.
If you need a good set of brushes, we do have our own brushes on our website, mimosasmasterpieces.com. It comes with all 4 of the brushes that I have used from the very beginning. You don't really see me change things up very much. It's those 4 brushes for everything I do. Cup of water to rinse, paper towels to dry, and your primary color. So I did mention, I think in the supply list I posted that you could use a brown for your sand. In my painting, I really only used my primary color, so it's kind of orangey sand. You can even make it pink sand. So primaries on plates, we'll mix together and get started. So we ready?
Yeah, we're ready. Jody Darian Golden says, "Hi, strangers."
I know, it's been a while.
And just one more shout out for Jennifer Mitchin.
Yeah.
Okay, she says Crafts and Creations by Jennifer on Facebook.
Right.
And TikTok Crafts Creations Jennifer.
Nice.
Put all of that together in one word.
Good job.
And Crafts and C by Jennifer on Etsy.
Girl, you go. Good job.
Please check her out.
Sip to start. Ready? Let's do it.
All right, you're going to sip to start. Okay. We do that too here on the most.
It's been a while since I've actually had a beverage to paint with, so we'll see how it goes.
Or a painting that's related to drinking.
True. All right, we're going to start with that large flat brush. Rinse and dry. Give it a bath. Dry it off.
Awesome.
And I like to mix on canvas when I can. So for my sky, all I'm going to do, we're going to start with a blue, light blue. Now, if you want to start with a different color, a purple, a pink, that's all up to you. Please feel free to make changes, okay? So I'm going to take that large flat brush. We're going to take a little corner of our blue and a big corner of my white on that flat brush. I'm going to go horizontal right across the top of my canvas, and we're going to blend as we go.
We've got our Suzanne Burgesson.
Hi, Suzanne.
And our Phoenix is here now.
Suzanne, I think I talk about you like regularly because you're like my dog go-to guru. We were just talking about the mushroom wax.
Yep.
I just literally was just telling about him. So we're going to take this all the way across, and I like to get the top and side edges of my canvas as I go. It just helps it look finished when you're done. So once you kind of get that going in there, you can go back for more. Little corner of blue, big corner of white.
Jennifer Mitchell says she's drinking a strawberry daiquiri.
Ooh, nice.
And she also wants to ask again, have you done the peacock feather before?
No, I have not. The feather that I did was not really peacock feather. It's that
the one right here
fun,
on the right?
Yeah, like floaty feather that we did. That was one of the
floaty feather?
Yeah, I don't know. Fun, artistic, artsy.
This
abstract.
one over here on the right corner, right next to the chairs.
That's the one that I did in the past. That I don't even know if that's on YouTube or not, but if not, it
is on YouTube.
Is it?
Yes,
I wasn't
sure of it.
But it's one of those that I don't know. I absolutely love that feather. I love the colors and freeness, and I don't know. So it's always an easy one to do. I love it. Once you have a good maybe inch to inch and a half of this blue and white. So how are we measuring? This brush is a 1-inch brush, right? So there's an inch to inch and a half. No, all good. I'm going to rinse and dry this time. And remember, I tried to grab those edges as I went. Rinsing and drying. If you're newer to painting, I just like to remind, especially littles, you try to get all the water out of your brush. If you have a lot of water in your brush and you go to stick paint on your canvas, you're going to get drips. Now, I've seen lots of paintings that have that effect on purpose, which is awesome. But if you don't want that, just want to dry your brush. So, same brush. After we have that blue and white, I rinsed and dried, and I'm going to grab white this time. Just white. And we're going to come right along. I'm actually going to overlap just a smidge.
Now, Jennifer says she needs to come to PA
yes.
when we're not busy. You can come when we're busy.
Girlfriend, we just need to make it a point that you're coming here, and that will be part of my being busy because I can't tell you when I'm not busy.
And Suzanne says, I'm happy you think of me in a positive light.
Of course I do.
And how are Rascal's pads?
He is still, we were just talking about that. He's still struggling to, I just need something like that Mushers Wax to give him a grip on the floor because his legs are sliding out from under him a lot now. Okay, so once I got that stripe of white, I want to blend. So we're going to do small brush strokes, horizontal, back and forth, right over what I did. I'm going to go up into my blue, just a little, and then we're going to bring it down a little. So see what I did? We're going to do it again. So small section, so back and forth over my white that I just placed, up into my blue a little bit, and then I'm going to bring some of that blue down, about an inch down.
Joey says that she could not download the chairs.
Oh, I'm sorry, girl. Yeah, when you sign up, it usually is a downloadable. I can email it to you later when we're all done, okay? Once I do that blending, so I blend up into my blue and down, then I'm going to take my brush and just drag all the way across. I like nice smooth lines, like all the way, instead of having like stops of my like brush marks in the middle, but it's up to you.
Mauricia K says,
Hi, Mauricia.
I'm at my son's jiu-jitsu class right now, so I'm going to have to do this later tonight.
No problem.
I just got the sketches, so I'll print and transfer later.
Yay.
I'm glad that Self-Care Thursday is back tonight.
Yes, I know. We've been gone a while. I'm sorry.
It's okay. We'll have some wonderful things happening in the future.
Yes, we will. All right. So again, I'm going to rinse and dry. After we have that blue and white blended. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, you guys, we're not on that much lately.
Yep.
But that doesn't stop us from thinking about you guys. We think about you and talk about somebody that's painted with us at least every day, at least once.
Many of you that are with us, you know one of my favorite phrases, and what I'm all about is you come as a guest and leave as a friend. And I can say over the past 2-3 years, we're going on 3 years of doing this virtually now, I think. I have gained so many amazing friends over the past couple of years. I don't know. I wish that we were all in person together and I could hug you all because that's what I would love to do.
Yeah, she's not lying.
She's
telling the truth.
We're going to rinse and dry. We're going to do the same technique. This time we're using corner of white and corner of yellow. So corner of white, corner of yellow. Now, if you want to not get into the yellow-orange and you want to do maybe a little bit of purple and pink, you're going to do corner of white, corner of red. Little tiny bit of red at a time. But I'm going to do corner of white, corner of yellow. Again, we're just going to kind of slightly overlap where we were.
Jamie,
Pangborn, Jamie, Pangborn. Corbett. I love following you guys.
Yep, she's on with us right now.
Awesome.
That's why I got the hand claps going.
So again, I did corner of white, corner of yellow. I'm going to add a little bit more white to my yellow. I want to sort of fade that up a little more. So same technique, we're going to brush back and forth up into our blue a little bit and then bring it down. Okay? So back and forth, brushing up into my blue a bit, make it a little bit of that seafoam green color, and then we're bringing it down. Again, I'm doing this all about a brush width, but depending on where your chairs are, you may want a smaller sky, you may want more water, so that's all up to you, okay?
You just want a little bit more.
You just want to make sure that you have enough room to at least get a water line in above your chair line, or above the top of your chairs, I should say. So again, I'm just back and forth, up into my blue and bringing it down. If there's not enough paint here, I'm just going to grab a little bit more white, same thing. Up into my blue a bit, and then down.
All right.
Up into my blue, and then bringing it down. Now you're seeing all those little streaks and stuff. Don't panic. I promise we'll fix it. We'll fix it. So once I get that all in there, then I'm going to drag my brush all the way across. All the way across. Kind of smooth out some of those lines. The one thing that I won't be able to fix, which you all know, is that I paint on a diagonal because I'm painting from the side. So it always looks like it's tilted one way or the other.
And after all of this time, it still bothers her.
Yes, it does.
I don't know why. It's her signature trademark.
I'm just fending off the people that are going, she can't paint. She's painting, it's crooked.
Forget those people. Those people are haters. They don't belong here on this channel. Please.
Oh my goodness. Oh, this water's warm. Let's get the good stuff.
Oh, see, Jennifer said, so the other day I went on YouTube to do the bee and honeycomb video so I could paint on a birdhouse.
Yeah.
See? She paints something
On
off of our YouTube channel on a birdhouse.
Yes.
That's awesome. Please take a picture of it and send it in.
Yeah. Kathy Reinhardt and her kids, she's been using some of the smaller the videos that we've done to paint on smaller things too, like rocks and boxes and things for gifts, which I love seeing. I love when you guys do that.
And see, for our new people, this is what we do. We have a fan page, a Mimosas Masterpieces fan page, where we ask all our viewers to take pictures of their paintings, even if it's something that's not related to us, and make an album or put it on our fan page.
That's it. All right, same brush. I didn't rinse or dry this time. Now we're gonna do big corner of yellow, small corner of red. Big corner of yellow, just a little bit of red. And it's okay if you still have a smidge of that white in there. So see, big corner of yellow, small corner of red, little bit in there. We're gonna right along. That little bit of red will go a long way. All right, so again, we're just blending up into that yellow area. Now the more you go over this, the more it will blend. And if you don't like the streakiness look, you can always mix your orange right on your plate and then go to your canvas with it. It's up to you. I kind of like the streakiness of the sky. And then to get out those bigger lines, I just kind of brush it off, just keep brushing over it, and it'll disappear.
See, Jamie says, I found a bunch of small flat rocks, and I need some simple paintings for
There
them.
you go.
Well, you're in the right place. Go right to the YouTube channel.
I was going to say either that, you probably can find, look in the kids category, because there's some really cute ones for kids.
Yeah, that would fit on the rock.
Yeah.
The kids category on the YouTube channel.
Yeah, kids category on YouTube. There's like a bubblegum machine. There's a bunch of animals. There's hot air balloons.
Characters from cartoons.
There is, but that might be may not be as easy to do on a rock.
And there are some simple, just very easy paintings that you could put on a rock or small canvas.
Remember to try and get those edges if you can.
Jennifer says, I'm painting Ariel and friends for a birthday gift tonight.
Oh, yeah.
And I will post it on the fan page tonight.
Yeah, definitely. Add it to your
Thank you.
Add it to your album.
Yes, please.
So try to get that little streak out up there. Just keep brushing over it and it'll go away.
If you're new to our channel, whether we're on, keep in mind, we're on YouTube and we're live on Facebook. The video will end up on YouTube, and that's where it will stay.
Yep. All right, so I want to definitely leave enough space for my water, but I do kind of want to make my orange a little bit darker. So same brush, I won't rinse or dry. I'm just going to grab a little bit more of that red. I'm going to come along the bottom here. This time I'm going to do it this way just to try to give it an edge, if I can. And then we'll bring that up. Same thing.
Shondell Washington says, I miss you guys.
We miss you too. It's been a long time. I know.
We've been away, but we're not gone.
No, never. Never be gone. I promise. I'll always be here.
And our Phoenix says, I'm going to be painting one of your paintings on a ceramic plate.
Ooh,
I haven't decided which one.
Oh, that's so cool. I like that.
That really is
idea.
cool. We would love to see that when that's done.
I like that. Are you using like regular paint, enamel paints? What are you using? We do paint glassware when we do in-person parties. All right, there we go. We got a nice darker edge where it's going to meet the water. So we'll give you guys a second there, and then you'll rinse and dry after this section.
Awesome.
And we'll start our water next. Woo-hoo.
Yeah, I'm going to keep it close up so they can see.
Yep, that's fine. You don't have to move around. All good. All good. Another sip. What's everybody drinking tonight? Anybody drinking anything fun?
Only person we know was the strawberry daiquiri.
I have I'm not a big seltzer person.
Yeah.
So I found these. It's an absolute pineapple martini, but I learned that it has to stay still, not sparkling.
Yeah.
So this is pretty yummy. Pretty yummy.
And you slide it in there like that, and that
keeps it cold because it usually takes me a while to drink one.
Oh, it keeps it cold and it keeps it hidden so nobody knows what you're drinking.
Yeah. There's no one I need to keep it from, so it doesn't matter.
All right.
Goodness.
Strawberry margarita for Suzanne Bergeson.
Ooh. Frozen? Only way there is, right?
Oh, Shondell says, I think the family and I will do another paint and sip party.
Yay! Let's do it.
Yes.
Let's do it.
That would be great.
All right. So after your sky, we're going to rinse and dry that brush really good. And we're going to mix our watercolor.
I don't understand. Jody Darian Golden says, how come I can only reply to chat and not chat on my own? She's drinking a Coke Slurpee.
I don't know. That's weird. A Coke Slurpee? That sounds refreshing.
And Deanne Davis says, just Concord grape juice mixed with sparkling water. Okay. That's pretty good. That's something I would drink.
Yeah, it is. I mean, every once in a while I like bubbles, but not all the time. I don't know.
Right. Every once in a while some bubbles are okay, but you got to have some kind of juice with it.
Yeah, but even...
I need fruity bubbles.
Yeah, but even so, like, I'm not a big soda drinker. Only once in a while I like Sprite or root beer, but Coke, Pepsi, no, don't care for any of that.
Yeah, I agree. I'm the same way. I like to mix that's the closest I'm going to get to a mixed drink. Is to mix Sprite with some orange juice or Sprite with some
You're funny.
Grape juice or fruit punch or something like that. I'm going to mix it up.
All right, here we go. So, same brush. I rinsed and dried. This time we're going to mix our watercolor. Now, I'm just going to take a little bit. We only need a little bit because it's only going to be one stripe across. So, a little bit of blue and just a tiny touch of yellow. So, little tiny bits. So, we're going to make that aqua blue color, teal blue color.
Suzanne said, nope, on the rocks.
All right.
And Phoenix says, the ceramic paint, which means I can't layer.
Oh, yes.
So I will really need the plan.
That's hard. I get you. I gotcha.
Now, Shondell says, cotton candy grape juice.
What?
Yeah, that sounds
like
Excuse
me, that sounds good. I love cotton candy grapes. All right, so we got our blue for our water. So I like to do it this way. So instead of doing it the large flat side, I turn my brush and do it this way. So I have a little more control over that line. And we're going to go right along the edge. Covering it. Remember to grab those edges of your canvas. Right across. Try and go straight. I'm trying to make it straight. I am.
Yeah, see, I'm the guy that goes to those places where you like Sheets or Quick Check, where you go get those drinks.
He's always got a new juice.
Got a cup, and you go in there and you put a little ice in the cup, and then you put a little Fanta, a little Sprite, a little juice, a little High C, put it all in there together and swirl it all around, and then I get in the car and I drive and I sip.
You are a juice person. You always have a new juice. Oh my gosh.
Shondell says she found it at Walmart. They have a lot of new juice flavors.
There you go.
Check it out.
So you can make your water as wide as you want to. If you want to try and get a whole brush stroke in there, you can. I'll try and get almost a whole brush stroke in there. And there's no rule to say that you need to stick with this brush. If you want to switch to that 1/2-inch brush, if it's a little easier to get in there, you certainly can. In fact, I may do that myself when I get a little closer to these chairs. Because we're going to try to avoid going over the sketch of the chairs. It's not always easy. I understand.
See, so Terry Ann, I just want to let you know, we don't have any rules here. When you come in and you paint with us, you can paint whatever you want.
That's right.
Or you don't have to paint exactly like Jennifer is describing and explaining.
Exactly. So once I have my stripe of blue on there, Same brush. I'm not going to rinse or dry. I'm just going to go into my white, and we're going to do the same kind of technique. Right underneath that blue, I'm going to layer my white. Now, as I get close to my my chairs, I'm going to do my best to not go over the sketch, even though it's almost impossible to not go over the sketch, but it's okay.
Now, while you're doing that, I'm going to zoom in as close as I can.
Sure. So I'm just trying to bring down some of that white a little bit, right along the edge. There we go. So I do want to try to blend some of that white up into our blue a bit.
Oops, go back.
Oops.
There we go. Trying to center it.
So just grabbing that white. And what's coming off, you're still seeing that light blue because there's still blue in my brush. That's all. So like I said, if this is too hard, you can switch to this smaller brush. Use the little guy.
Suzanne says, Mark, I used to make the 7-Up, apple juice, and OJ for my patients on night shift.
Ew.
And that was their bedtime cocktail.
Ew.
Yeah.
No, apple and orange together? Apple juice?
Okay,
say that again. Apple?
7-Up,
okay.
apple juice,
No.
and OJ.
No. I've done orange juice and cranberry and Sprite, or 7-Up, but apple and orange together.
Yeah, I used to mix lemon juice with apple juice. Or I would take a lemon and cut it in half and squeeze it into my apple juice with ice.
Definitely done that. Lots of times.
Or 7-Up with OJ. Or even 7-Up with apple juice, but I never tried 7-Up with OJ and apple juice.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to check that out.
Ugh. That's a new one. All right, so we got some blue going on in there. It's coming down a little bit lighter, which is what we want. And then we're gonna go to, remember to grab those edges if you can remember.
Yeah, Shondell said it makes good mixed drinks.
Does sound good. It sounds like, non-alcoholic wine, like a Moscato.
Oh, she said, oops, it was cranberry, not apple.
Oh, there we go.
7-Up,
Thank you.
Cranberry juice, and OJ.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, yeah, because you got the right tartness, the sweetness.
Yes.
And depending on what kind of OJ you're using, because some OJs are sweet, and some OJs are a little
tart.
bit tart.
We're going to rinse and dry. Thank you.
What is that, Vicks?
No. You know your mom likes eucalyptus, so I sprayed a spray.
Like,
he said, smells like Vicks.
Yeah, that's it, eucalyptus.
I know. Eucalyptus and peppermint. All right, we're rinsing and drying. So maybe now is a good time to switch to that 1/2 inch to get into these little areas. So I'll switch over to that 1/2 inch, okay? Just rinse and dry before we start to soften up your bristles. And this time we're going to go to yellow and white, okay? Actually, let's do white first. More white first, and then yellow. So let's do a little stripe of white where we left off.
And Terry Ann, just another shout out to Terry Ann Carson. She's new.
Yes. Okay. How you doing, Terry Ann? You okay?
You're working with us right now on Facebook, but we have a YouTube channel. It's Mimosas Masterpieces. Just take the 2 words and make them into one and put it in the search, and then you'll see our logo, and then you'll see all of our videos that we've done over the last 2 years. And there's plenty of things you can choose to paint, and then you can paint anytime you want.
True. Yeah. Alrighty. So with my white, now I'm going to grab my yellow, and we're going to come up into that white with the yellow.
She says we're doing good.
Good.
I'm not surprised.
Madison it was, right? Hope you guys are doing all right. I'm happy you're with us. All right.
Absolutely.
So we
got
Madison. Yes, good. Okay. All right. So I'm just blending some of that yellow right over the white that I went into. I get up into my blue and I'm going to blend very lightly. So I'm going to take really light brush strokes up into that blue just to blend a little bit. I don't want to get too much green up there.
Now I've got it zoomed all the way in as far as I could go.
Okay.
I'm just hoping that everybody can see what you're doing good. Because you're going between the chairs now.
Yeah, so I'm trying to avoid the chairs. But again, if you go over the sketch a little, it's going to dry and we're going to paint over it. So it's not that big of a deal.
And you're using very careful strokes.
Yeah, I'm trying. Right over my white. Up into my blue slightly. Just trying to make a smooth transition of color instead of having just blocks of color like this, hard transitions. That's
I know what you're making me think of now.
What?
I'm seeing the 2 chairs, right?
Uh-huh.
And I'm seeing the 2 drinks.
Yes.
All you got missing from that picture now
Is a parrot.
Nope. It's the thing with the ice in the middle of the 2 chairs, and then that commercial with Snoop Dogg and that man drinking the Coronas, and he's sitting there saying, "Yeah, Snoop." He says, "Just call me Snoop," and he goes, "Okay, Snoop." D-O-double-G.
Listen, you can change out your drink. You want to put a Corona on there? You put a Corona on there.
Absolutely.
You want a margarita?
But that
Change
was
to
just
a
like that
margarita.
commercial. They're sitting there in the chairs.
I thought
right
you were
there
going to tell
facing
me
the
I need
beach.
parrots. It's like Margaritaville.
No, he's sitting there. I see that commercial a lot lately. Where he's telling him, "You don't have to call me Snoop Dogg, okay? Just say, call me Snoop." And he goes, "No," he says, "You don't have to do the D-O-double-G." And the guy just keeps going, D-O-double-G.
All right. So from here on down, I am going to just continue down with my yellow to about maybe the bottom of my chairs where my legs are going to start. And then we're going to just add white to that. So I'm going to bring my yellow. I'll show you where we're going to go with this yellow. All the way down to about here. Now I'm doing my orange sand instead of a brown sand or a tan sand.
Yeah.
So if you want to do a tan colored sand, we can kind of blend that over the yellow if you want to. All right, got my yellow up here. Yellow, yellow, yellow. Now this is just straight yellow. There's no white in it yet, because we're going to do a couple of layers of color here. Yellow, right inside those.
And just so everybody knows, I'm going to be working on a new intro, and I'm going to be putting clips, as many clips as I can, as quickly as I can, that shows a lot of the different paintings that we've done over the last months. You know,
Yep.
the last 18 to 20 months.
All right, next up, I'm going to have you with this yellow. So my brush, I'm not going to rinse or dry. Not rinsing or drying. I'm just going to grab a teeny tiny touch of red. Just barely touching the tip of my brush in there. Now you want to figure out where you want your sand to begin, and that's where this line will begin. Now I'm just going to blend right into that yellow. And if it's too dry, just grab a touch more yellow.
Monica Gray has joined us.
Hey, Monica.
Is this my Monica Gray?
I don't know. Monica.
She looks like it.
You are Monica Gray?
Yeah, my cousin's wife.
Oh, yay.
I'm not sure if that's the Monica Gray.
So I'm blending this this red into our yellow. Again, if it's starting to get like a little sticky when the paint's drying, just go back to your other color yellow and blend.
It is her.
Yay! Awesome!
Well, hello. It's nice that you came and joined us here.
Welcome.
Yes, please check out our YouTube channel if you like painting, or you decide you want to paint something, or you want to have a painting party. It's right here on our YouTube channel. But you can always go to our Facebook page and see what we got coming up on our events section.
All right. So again, just blending that red and yellow. If it feels like it's sticky and the red is not blending, just go back and grab a little bit more yellow on your brush. Again, just trying to avoid your chairs, but if you get it on there, not a big deal. It's gonna dry.
Oh wow, you know, Shondell says that it reminds her of the Blue Chair Bay commercial.
Ah, I love
That's
my
another
Blue Chair
one.
Bay.
That's another one.
Kenny Chesney, man, I love it. Yes.
That's another one.
I like it. I love it. I want some
Yeah,
more.
Monica
of it.
says she's on it right now.
Yay! Loving it. That's great.
Yes, please don't be a stranger. Thank you for joining us. We've been away for a while.
I know. We have. I know. Don't make me feel guilty. I already feel guilty.
It's okay. We got to take a break sometime.
I very rarely break.
And for our new people, there's the Mimosas and Masterpieces fan club page. It's on our Facebook page.
Yep.
Whenever you paint something with us, we always have our viewers post their pictures right there.
Yes.
And then we make tributes and shout outs to everybody.
I have also posted the link, or will be posted in about 15-20 minutes, for the fan club page, so you can just click on the link right from the discussion to go there.
All right.
Okay, so we're just gonna keep going down, but this time I'm just adding white to it. So let's see if I didn't rinse or dry my brush. Just gonna grab white, blending up into that sand color and bringing it down.
And just another bit of information.
Okay.
Whenever we have an event, we have something coming up, sometimes we have sketches.
Yep.
And if you need those sketches like for this painting, then you got to go to the website. The website is mimosasmasterpieces.com.
When it's a Self-Care Thursday, it is always free to sign up. Just use the promo code SELFCARE when you check out, and it is free. That's
right. It asks for $1, right?
It does, because you have to have a minimum of $1 post, like a sale, so to speak. So that's why you can create a promo code to make it go away.
Right. You put the promo code in, and it doesn't cost $1.
Right.
You get it for free.
That's right. So the object here is to just make this sand color lighter as we go down. So I just added my yellow, or my white rather. And if it gets too light, just go back with your color and add a little bit more. Now let's do maybe a little bit of pink sand. What do you think?
Pink sand?
Yeah, I'm gonna finish this off with white, and then I'm gonna grab a teeny bit of red and see if we can make some pink sand. Let's see.
Now see, Terry, this is what we're talking about. We're making pink and yellow sand. Okay.
I mean, it's orange in most places, but I'm just gonna try to change it up just a smidge. Let's see what it looks like.
Now, if you don't want pink and yellow sand, and you want
Keep
brown sand,
yeah, make your tan sand. That's fine.
So
normally, when I make my sand color, if I'm using a brown color like this, I usually take just a tiny bit of this brown with a big scoop of yellow and a little bit of white, and that will give me that tan color that you're looking for your sand. You can also make brown out of all of your primary colors. You're going to start with orange, your red and yellow for orange. Once you get an orange color, you're going to really very slowly add in a tiny bit of your blue at a time, and that's how you will get brown.
Shondell says life happens and we still love you.
It does. Thank you. I love you too.
Yep, I love it. Thank you.
I am very hard on myself when it comes to taking time.
And I'm always trying to get her to take time. I will never stop. I will always try to get her to just take time.
I think it comes from, like as a child being told I was lazy, and I really never was. So I don't know. I think it's that, I don't know, inherent feeling of if I'm not doing something, then someone's going to think I'm lazy.
I used to be that way, but I'm not that way anymore.
Yeah, I know.
I just take my time and just do what the hell I want when I want. And if I don't do anything, I'm not doing anything.
And sometimes I'm harder on you than others. Like today. Right. Like today when I was just like...
It's okay.
Or was that yesterday? I don't even remember.
No, it was today.
Sorry.
I hadn't been home not even 30 minutes. It's okay.
Working from home remotely, while it is convenient for a lot of reasons, it's also very difficult because there is no separation anymore of work and home. So you're constantly pulled in a million directions of, oh, let me do this. Oh, let me do this. Oh, let me do this. And it doesn't really stop. And I don't, I'm trying my best to have two separate phones, one for work and one for myself, for personal, and put that phone away. Put that phone away, that work phone, after 5 and be done with it and stop worrying about it, and not look at it until 8 o'clock in the morning. But it's not always easy. I do get texts from customers from work, and I answer.
And then on the times when I'm at home and she's working, and I'll tell her, just get up and walk away from it.
It's so hard because...
You can take an hour off. Who's going to know that you're not there?
Because it's always going to be there when you return. And people think, I mean, I
That's
know
why
you think,
need to walk away from it.
and I know you think that's a good thing, but I'm like, no, if I don't get it taken care of, it's still going to be there.
That's right. It'll get done when you're ready to do it.
That's why I work on vacation, because if I don't do it and keep up with it, it's a nightmare to do when I get back.
Well, that's why we're doing what we're doing right now. It's called Self-Care Thursday. You gotta have a day where you're just gonna do something for you and nobody else.
Self-care.
Absolutely. If it wasn't for you guys, I don't know if we would have got here. I don't know if we would be here right now doing this. Because we came up with Self-Care Thursday with everybody painting with us.
Well, that was from
and they decided Thursday was the best day.
It's because our National Association of Social Workers,
Yes.
when we did that very first painting with them, they called it a self-care day. And we were like, bingo.
Wow.
That's exactly what it is.
And then we just picked the day was Thursday when we asked all our viewers, what's the best day that you want to paint on? And everybody said Thursday. So that's how we came up with Self-Care Thursday.
Yep. Oh, my gosh. All right. How's everybody doing? I don't want to rush. If you need more time, just send a quick message in. I don't want to rush anybody, especially if we got new people with us.
Well, guess who just joined us?
Who just joined us?
Who normally joins us?
Kathy Reinhardt.
See, you called it right. She's a side guy, sorry I'm late. But we had some friends over.
Yeah.
And she said, your hair is so dang cute. She just gave you 200 stars.
Aw, thank you. I wanted to cut off, if you've been with us, you'd saw that for some of the bigger paint nights that we did, like for Hocus Pocus and Beetlejuice and Nightmare Before Christmas, I dyed the underside of my hair to match the colors of the canvases. And it was really long and blonde underneath, but because we have a pool and I started going to the pool, it was turning green. I was like, okay, that needs to go. So they just chopped it for me, which I love, actually.
And actually the hairstyles that she's talking about were in the
videos,
intro when we came on.
Yeah.
Because I put clips of all of those different shows that we had in the intro. So if you rewind and go back to the beginning, you'll see all of those hairstyles he's talking about.
Those were fun. I don't know how you ladies do that regularly, because that is not an all the time thing for me at all. But that process takes like all day, 6 to 8 hours. I'm there for when they do those stripes of colors and real artsy things. Like, it's all day. I can't.
Oh, see, Kathy and the family got back from camping on Shore Island in Washington last night, like at 10 p.m.
Oh, neat. And you guys were whale watching? That looked so cool.
And she said it is like a 6-hour drive with no stops.
Whew, that's a lot. Yeah, that's a long ride.
Yeah, I've done it.
But I was going to say, but I get it, because I've sat in traffic going back to Jersey.
Yeah, 3 hours one way to Jersey and turned right back around and 3 hours.
Oh, no,
right
I mean,
back.
I've sat to go into Jersey that long. Okay. We ready for our chairs?
Yeah, you got all the background and all the sand and the sky and the beach all done.
Right.
Now you're going to do the chairs.
Hi, honey. What are you doing, buddy?
Cuckoo.
Yeah, I know. You are cuckoo. I got that part.
Oh, you have a
Oh, so Kathy says they saw humpback and minke whales.
Ooh, neat.
She said it was so cool.
That is awesome. I've never done that. No, I have done it. I lie. I have done it, but dolphin watching, and I think it was nowhere close to us. It was way far away. So we'll have to try that again. All right. Switching up my brushes, I'm going to go with that 8-inch round, or that number 8 round. This is that medium round brush. We are just going to pretty much flood our chairs with white. So we're just going to fill them in. So
see now, Terry Ann and Monica.
Yep.
Okay, I just want to give you an example.
Go ahead.
Okay, our Deanne Davis is going to leave now. She says, I have to leave now. The little one is done at the moment. The little one is done.
No
but
problem.
I was so glad to get to see you again tonight, and I hope you all have a great night.
Thank you.
Now, I'm saying that because she's watching the little one.
Yeah.
And she said, I'm going to paint a little bit, and then when I got to leave, I'm going to have to leave, and I'll come back on YouTube, and I'll finish the painting later.
That's it. That's right. It'll be there as soon as we're done. It gets posted right to YouTube.
And that's basically what we do. We have Jennifer paint something, and most of the times it's what you guys ask. And then if you can't paint right now, and you can't have self-care Thursday, but you could have self-care Friday or self-care Saturday, that's what it's up there for. It's right there on our YouTube channel, Mimosas Masterpieces. Put the 2 words together, put them in the search. You'll see our logo, and then you'll see all the different videos you can pick and choose from. Yep. And you can have your own little self-care day at any time.
I owe Suzanne her the Native American painting. I'm really excited about doing that. I just have not had the opportunity to do that yet.
To pick a date?
Well, I have to paint it first. So it's her idea, her sketch she sent to me. So we are gonna work on making one. Yeah.
And Jamie Penguin says, "Socialize now, paint later." That's my motto.
I love you. You're so cute.
There you go.
So again, I'm just kind of filling in the whole chair, not worrying about any of my lines or edges or anything. Just filling it in with white for now. That's it. And then the ends of the chairs that go into the sand, we're going to bury those ends in the sand, literally.
Okay.
So you don't have to worry about like where it stops. So just kind of push it down into the sand a bit, and then we'll tap some sand around it. That's all. Go over to my next guy.
All right.
Yeah. Maybe we'll add a palm tree. I feel like
palm trees. You love
I don't know. It seems like I need a little palm tree over here. Let's see how far we get. And then if somebody wants me to do a palm tree, I'll do a palm tree. Painting on demand. I kind of like that, and sometimes I go, I don't know if I can do that.
Yeah, let me zoom back in.
Oh yes. All I'm really doing is filling in these chairs with white for now. So not much to see.
Yeah, but they need to see it.
No problem. So who has a pool that they love and can give us some tips for? It's so funny. I come from a family that owns pool businesses, and man, I'll tell you, trying to get the chemicals right all the time, it's like an everyday thing. Every day. Thank God for Aiden, because he does all of that with us. But man, he vacuums it almost every day. He's so good about all of that. But I was very excited to have a pool. I've never owned one myself, so this is exciting. But it's definitely a challenge.
You know, well, you're very fortunate, though.
And that's probably where I'll head after we're done with this painting, because I'm sweating.
You want to go to the pool?
Oh my gosh, I'm going to go out to the pool. It'll be dark.
Aiden will love that.
I told him he can come in with me. He's like, nah. Okay, fine.
Suzanne says, I'm looking forward to the Native American too.
Yes.
I think I did too much detail.
You know, it's something that, it's one of those paintings that you can just keep building on and you add to. And, you know, the more detail you do, the more realistic it looks. And some days, I mean, I love painting that way. It's been a long time since I painted that detailed, but I don't know. I love that kind of stuff, though. I think the parrot was probably one of our most detailed ones. I just happened to see that one.
That's on our YouTube channel, isn't it?
It is.
Parrot?
Maybe.
I think so.
Because I remember the first one didn't work.
I
Remember?
was thinking about putting it in the clips, and I didn't get to put it in the clips today.
That's fine. Yeah.
Now, our Kathy Reinhardt just said, okay, this is for our new people.
Uh-oh.
Kathy says, usually I just hang out and chat. I tell jokes, I make comments. It is hard to paint live sometimes.
She's the commentator.
My kids are feral and they need my attention at all times. Also, they are crazy. She said, Elena was swimming in the cold-ass Pacific Ocean, and I stayed on the beach and collected seashells and awesome rocks. But kids don't understand cold.
Nah.
Okay, because here the pool was cold and Aiden was just loving it. Jump in. It was cold outside. He was like, I'm going to go get in the pool. He jumped in the pool.
Did not care.
His little friend come over and she said, I want to go in the pool too, but it's 60 degrees outside. It's not that hot. Oh yeah, but we want to go swimming. Okay, go ahead.
Bye. And they hop right in. Don't care.
And then a lot of people come and join us here, and they're not painting. They just want to be a part of what we're doing here.
I mean,
and we chat and talk and
I mean, I think it's funny that
Socialize.
people just want to socialize, but that's okay. I mean, I'm down for that too.
And those people that come on, and we had in the past, we had a few people come on and say, "Stop the chattering and start painting."
I know.
And you know what? Guess what? I told them, this is not the place for you.
We talk. I'm sorry.
We're gonna talk. We want to know about your lives. We want to know what you're doing. We want to know if you're okay and if you're feeling good.
Yeah.
And we have people that come in and then they leave, or people who haven't, like anybody who hasn't joined us today. Okay, there's a lot of people.
Sure.
Okay, and they'll usually paint later by looking at the YouTube channel or going to the Facebook. But yeah, everybody here is just like you said, Jamie, chatty artists.
I like it.
Yes.
Cute. All right, we are going to do the shadowing on our chairs next. So it's up to you if you want to use that tinier brush or stick with that medium round. Up to you. So I'm going to mix a little bit of that light blue instead of just trying to blend it on here because my paint's starting to dry on here already. So try not to stick your fingers in your paint like me. So nice scoop of my white, and I'm going to do just a little touch of blue because I want a really light blue for this.
Okay.
There we go.
Now Kathy says, yeah, those type of people are fun Nazis. Life is way too short to not want to have a good time.
I mean, we don't call ourselves a tutorial for that reason.
Yes.
Because it's not just about instruction for me. It is about the time with you and making you laugh and have fun and knowing you. That's all.
Yes.
That's all. All right, here we go. So I have stuck with my medium round brush, mixed my light blue. So I'm going to start with my, let's start with the left chair. Oh, no, that's the right chair. Right chair. That side.
Just like Jamie says,
What's
this
that?
isn't brain surgery, it's relaxing time.
Yeah.
And Monica says, yes, Mark, I don't paint, but I like to watch people being creative.
Okay.
Then you're in the right place.
There you go.
Because we have a lot of fun, and when it's something big, when it's a lot of people painting, oh my God, it's off the chain.
All right, so I'm going to take that blue and just pull down on almost the whole top section of my chair. So almost the whole top section. So above this little first section, the whole top part is going to get this light blue color.
And you're doing those light strokes.
Well, I mean, I'm just kind of placing it on there.
Zoom back in.
And then in the center part of the chair, the second section, we're going to almost do it on a diagonal. So I'm going to do a diagonal from this corner up here to over here. And we're going to go all the way across and then bring that blue down in that diagonal, in the top right part of the diagonal.
Can you say that again?
Yep. So this middle section, I'm going to take from this top corner down to this bottom middle corner on a diagonal, and then we're going to go back over and just do vertical lines to kind of cover that up.
So Monica, you just like me. I don't paint either.
Yeah.
But I surely love watching her paint and knowing that all the people are joining us tonight or anytime we come on and they're painting and then they send their pictures in. And then that's just the fun part, is to see all of the pictures, all the different variations of the paintings. It's a lot of fun.
I'm going to bring this blue into this little section over here. This kind of, it's like the back of the chair and the arm that's coming around the back. So around this right side, and then I want to bring it on the bottom of that horizontal section on the chair.
Oh, so Shondell says, my aunt is allergic to chlorine.
Oh, gosh.
So we use sand and salt.
Okay.
And then the Phoenix says, a good Canadian paint night idea. House hippo. Canadians will know.
A house hippo?
House hippo.
I've heard of it, but I don't remember what it is.
It's a good Canadian paint night idea.
Okay, I'll look it up.
All right.
I mean, I love hippopotamus.
and there's a history with the hippos on our YouTube channel.
There is. All right, next part. So now, in this bottom section of our chair, I'm gonna do an A, like the top of an A. So from about the center down to this bottom left corner, and then down to this bottom right corner, and then we're gonna fill in the triangular shapes up here, these two pieces, using those vertical lines.
And see, here's another example, Monica. Our Suzanne Burgesson says, I'm enjoying the cocktail and the chatting.
That's it. See?
She says, I'll paint later.
You guys are so funny. Oh my goodness.
Well, that's what a lot of people do with us.
Whatever.
They come on and just be chatting and making jokes and all kinds of stuff. And before this night is over, somebody that hasn't been on here in a while will pop in and say, hi, everybody doing? and we love every minute of it.
All right. Next section, let's do, so underneath the handle or the arm here, the armrest, we're going to do the underside. So this little triangular section, and then let's do this whole vertical piece right here.
I swear I wish I could play that commercial right now. They're sitting on the beach. And the guy says, I'm going to get rid of all my schedules and stuff. And Snoop says, let me see that phone. And he drops that phone right into
the ice bucket.
The ice bucket.
Right.
And he says, the best plans is no plan.
So now we need the shadow on the seat from this arm. So we're going to do from here, this corner, to where the seat comes in. So just a kind of diagonal line there.
See, and then our Jamie Pangborn, she's just all over the place. She says, I'm watching as I pack. She says, I forgot I had 1,000 things to do.
See? Always have 1,000 things to do.
Yeah, see, Monica says, I'm here for and it's got a little martini glass.
Yeah.
So you're in the right place.
Cheers.
And we have some videos. If you look at some of our old videos, especially the ones around New Year's.
Oh gosh, please.
We having
Stop.
the drinking game. Okay, we had instead of painting, we were painting, but you were just painting bubbles.
Yes, we painted bubbles, and we had to.
Every time you did a bubble, you had to take a sip. No. How did we do
Every
that
time I said rinse and dry, you said.
Oh, that's right.
Take
Every
a
time
sip.
you said rinse and dry, everyone take a sip. Because
Right.
she says that 1,000,000 times every time we have a painting.
All right. Bottom of this curved part of the chair. Dude, just right along that edge.
Were you drunk painting that night?
Maybe.
Maybe. I'm going to have to look at that video again.
And then I'm going to bring this blue down the diagonal. And.
Oh, Jamie. She says she's so busy she's not even drinking.
Oh, no. And then on these right legs, on the underside down here, we're going to do blue, as well as this underside. So I'm going to leave this section for white. We may go back over that, but.
Yeah, Kathy says she loves Snoop.
I do too.
It's just crazy, that commercial. I see it so much. And then I said, what paintings are we doing today? And you said, oh yeah, the chairs on the beach. I said, oh yeah, that's right. Okay, yeah, that's right. He had the Coronas and it's sitting there.
That's funny. Alrighty.
They always show him on the beach.
Time for the left chair. So we're going to do the exact reverse on this one.
The reverse.
Yep.
Okay.
So this whole top section with the light blue. They both get that. Dun, 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 dun.
Okay, Kathy said, have you tried the wine that Snoop does?
No. Oh, the
Snoop has a wine?
90, was it 99 Crimes? Or something like that? Or 29
he
Crimes?
endorses 99 Crimes?
Well, he's on one of them, but I don't know if it's his wine or it's just... I haven't, though.
Yeah, I'm like Kathy. I know nothing about wine.
And then...
But she bought it so that Kylie could drink it.
Oh. So in this middle section...
Well, Jamie said she has. It's not bad.
Middle section here. This corner to this corner. Down with a diagonal. And then your vertical lines again.
Yes, it's 19 crimes.
19. I was like 29 crimes. A lot more crime. That's all. A lot more crime going on in my life, apparently. So I was always fascinated by those because the label technology on it. So I am a label manufacturer, or work for a label manufacturer, I should say, for my full-time job. So the whole QR scan, it's actually not even it doesn't look like a QR code, but that is what it is. It's basically an embedded QR code in that image.
Yeah.
So when you bring up the app and you scan or you take a picture, essentially, of the bottle, it tells you a story. I don't know if anybody knows that or not.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yes.
I didn't know that. Well, I don't drink, so I don't know. Of course I didn't know that. Wow, Jamie says she even has a wine cork and a wine tumbler that says Snoop. Wow, this guy is really enterprising. He has a lot of different things going on.
Maybe we need to have a Snoop night.
Maybe.
Will Snoop come on?
Yeah,
hey Snoop, come paint with me.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. He would show up.
Oh God.
I want to boost your mimosas.
I would die, please.
He said, "I'll boost it. I'll get your viewers up. I'll get your viewership up real quick."
Snoop would have painted the leaf with us. That's what he would have done.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, darn it. I missed my opportunity.
That's right, on 420, right? On 420.
I missed it.
He would have been here.
Oh, God.
Maybe next time. Next 420, we can get him to just join the chat.
All right. Same thing like over here. We're going to do this armrests back here and then around the bottom section of that part of the arm.
Jamie says she drank a lot and saved up her points. So there's some pretty cool labels they got.
They are. It is really fascinating. I love it.
And he would have been there in April too. Yeah, we did 420. That would have been awesome.
I'm getting Jamie's messages on my watch.
Yeah.
That's cool. All right, here we go. Bottom section. We have the top of the A from the middle to corner, and then we're filling in those edges and leaving that center triangle white.
Uh-oh.
What happened?
Suzanne says, someone will dip their brush in their drink instead of their water.
Whoopsie.
You dipped in your sip.
Dipped in the sip. Oh, no.
You're supposed to be keeping a tally of that.
I know.
We're going to have to put a little board up on the wall. About how many times people put their dips in their sip. She says, it's a concern.
Fudge.
What did you do?
Stepped on a tack. Fuck.
Be careful.
Sorry, people. Oh, God. It really hurt. I don't even know if it was a tack, but it hurt. Oh, it drew blood. Dang it.
You gotta stay still.
Ow. I was trying to say, that's why we have to have cups with lids.
Cups with lids, that's right. That's how we came up with that. Enough people was dipping in their sip, including Jennifer.
Yeah, I did. True story. So weird. I don't know what that was.
Yeah, she said it's a concerns children's ad that backfired in the 90s. They love peanut butter. This way you don't drink alone.
Never.
Get Snoop and Martha in on it. Yeah.
I know. It's just the most interesting combination, but I love it. Okay.
Maybe next 420.
True.
Look, crazier things have happened. We had the guys from A Christmas Story.
Oh, yeah.
Join us one night when we were painting something from that movie.
Yep.
And then all our people was chatting with them.
Yep.
And giving them shout outs and giving them love.
That was cool.
Maybe we could do that again this Christmas.
All right. So, back corner. I'm going to fill this in. And then go right along the bottom of that curve. And again, all of this doesn't really have to be exact. It's just kind of an idea of your shadowing, that's all. We need underneath, Rascal snoring now.
Well, as long as he's asleep, he's good.
So it's the vertical and this little diagonal, and then diagonal down this section. Just the side part, not this little top edge.
Well, he's having a nightmare.
Oh, is he moving?
Yeah, because he's twitching and stuff.
Okay. Whoa. Easy, babes. Easy.
Now, if you wake him up, he's going to be like, "You done?"
Not yet, not yet. We have this inside of this leg down here. And that little leg that's in the front up here.
Now, if you came on with us, if you got on with us when I put the intro on, you'll see a couple of clips of Rascal making his objections.
Yes, he does.
Because at some point he's going to be like, okay, that's enough painting and I want my mommy back and I want you to stop.
I'm going to do this way. From here down to here. That little, so it's just the shadow of that arm there. And I think we're good with our shadows. I think we got them all. We're gonna rinse and
Sure.
dry. Yep. You know what I think that was?
Well, Suzanne said he's chasing rabbits, so just leave him alone.
Probably. Oh God. It still hurts.
What did you step on? A piece of glass?
Yep.
Is it bleeding?
Yep.
What the hell?
Ow.
Do we gotta get you stitches?
No. It's tiny, but man, your feet bleed a lot apparently.
Yeah, you step on glass.
Ow. I spun. That's what it was. I thought it was a
You
tack.
spun on it?
So I.
Oh, so you dug it in there deep.
Of course I did, because I don't do anything easily.
Okay.
Let's take another sip. It's all right. Sip, gulp, whatever. Okay, shadows are in, guys. All right, let's do our sun. Again, you can stick with that medium round, or you can use the tiny brush. Up to you. We've got to get a little sun up there, so we're gonna mix rinse and dried. I'm gonna take a little scoop of our yellow with a little scoop of white. Make a bright yellow. We want that to stand out in that orange color of our sky.
Our Phoenix says tomorrow is Canada Day.
Oh, happy
So,
Canada Day.
Happy Canada Day to all our Canadian viewers. We love you guys. We cannot wait to make a trip up to Canada.
Yeah.
When the time is right and we're able to do it, we're going to shout out to everybody because we want to know who we can come see and who we're going to be able to visit.
I have a friend that I used to do steeped tea with that now owns a bed and breakfast in Canada? Yeah, I would love to go there. Yes.
But where in Canada?
I don't know.
It's got to be close to Phoenix so we can see Phoenix at least.
True story. We need to do that.
Yeah, we do.
All right. We're going to do a half circle for our sun. Or if you want to make a big sun, make a full sun, go for it. If you need a tip to make a perfect circle, if you were going with a little bit bigger,
Yeah.
or even your half circle. Let's do the half circle. Find a little cup and just tap the edge or run the edge of your brush around the edge of their cup. I'm going to just do a half circle. So, can you see what I'm doing?
Barely. Let me see if I can zoom in a little more. I can see it.
Okay, that's all you need.
Yeah, it looks clear.
Okay, so all I'm doing is just kind of putting that yellow and white on there.
Oh, really? You're going to put the yellow on there and then...
And then
wow.
right above my
there's
water
your
line.
sun, huh? You got your little silhouette. You got your little...
There we go. Just so you have a little guide. Sometimes it's easier.
Okay.
And it's okay if you get it in through the water because we're going to smear it in there anyway for a shadow. So don't worry about that.
Okay.
So there's our sun.
And there's your sun going down. Or coming up.
Yeah, it
You
depends.
don't know what...
Depends what time you're there
want.
or what ocean you're on.
Now, Kathy Reinhardt says, not sure what to do for dinner. I unloaded my car and have been taking care of the camping stuff. And I've had a headache for 3 days now due to a slight incident at a restaurant with pesto.
Whoa.
Wow. She said, look at you go with your fancy tools.
So I want to put the reflection of the sun in the water too. So I'm just going to kind of take the side of my brush, lightly rub. I don't want to put a ton of paint on there. And just kind of lightly rub this right below your sun.
Make the reflection.
Yep. That's it.
See how easy that was?
It looked easy, didn't it?
Yeah. That's why people like painting with you. You make it easy.
Now,
You're not trying to make
when you
things
see
difficult.
the two paintings side by side, even though you know that they're the same thing, they are different because my sketches on this are larger than my original. My sun is bigger. We got things moved down. They're there's a little bit more water here.
All right, now I got both pictures. Now I got both of them in the picture.
Oh, see that? It's all good. All
That's
good.
it.
We got our sun in. Let's get some drinks, some beverages made.
Okay.
For that, I am going to use that tiny brush. So this is that number 4 brush. Just rinse and dry before we use it. Now, I know Jen said, was it Jennifer? Drinking a strawberry daiquiri? Who's drinking a strawberry daiquiri?
I think it was Jennifer.
Yep. So, strawberry daiquiri, pina colada, whatever kind of hurricane, make it blue. Whatever you would like. So, I'm going to do a little scoop of red and a little bit of white. We'll make a strawberry daiquiri up here.
Oh, so you're gonna make a strawberry daiquiri?
Yep.
Mother.
So I don't want to go all the way to the top of my glass.
Yeah.
I'm just going to come down a little bit, and we're going to fill that in. So just around.
Now, see, Monica says, yeah, she makes this look easy, but I know it's a skill. Monica, it's easy.
So,
I've seen her do. I've been working with her doing this now for going on 3 years, even more than that.
Thank you.
Good
Okay, and I've seen people come up to her and say, "Just no way, I can't do it. I'm not gonna be able to make no painting." And then she explains it, and they finish the painting, and they take the picture and send it in to us, and she says, "Look at that painting."
What? You want?
Chocolate in the fridge.
Oh, yes. You can have the chocolate
Okay.
in the fridge.
I do need
I thought you
your
said hot
permission.
chocolate, and I was like, God, I'm sweating.
I need
hot
your permission.
to have a piece of chocolate?
No.
Oh.
Can I take your clock with me on vacation?
What clock?
The one in the living room by the
Yeah, go for
kitchen?
it. Knock your socks off, bud.
Because I asked Betty, she said okay.
One less dinging for me. Yes.
Okay.
Go for it. Okay. So let's do the other guy.
Yeah, I mean that's how we get so many people to come and join us for painting, because it might look difficult, but it's not. And then we choose on purpose paintings that are easy, so all skill levels can join. That means kids, adults,
Some things might be more difficult than others, but that's why in this, like in cases like this, I'm giving you a sketch for the chairs, because that would be the most difficult part to sketch out together. And don't get me wrong, we've done like what, the gnomes, like we've done that freehand, and we talk you through that. But something with a lot of detail like this, I like to give you a sketch to start with, just as a guide. Whether you use it or not is totally up to you. But you know.
All right. Now, what did I tell everybody? I said somebody before this is over is going to pop in that we haven't heard from in a while or
Hey.
seen in a while. And Faith Steinberg says, "I'm just
Hi,
stopping by
Faith. Aw.
with a by our anniversary."
Aw, hi. We miss
You got to get some applause for that one.
Woohoo!
How
Hi,
about
Faith.
it?
So I did the bottom part of my beverage. Just gonna take that tiny brush, rinse and dry, and I'm gonna take that light blue that I was using, and let's use that light blue in the top section of the glass, as well as the stem of the glass.
See, now Monica says, "I'm going to try." All right, and I'm telling you, when you try, you're going to come right back and say, "Wow." Let me take a picture of this one.
I always tell everybody, trust the process. I know it looks difficult sometimes, but trust the process. I'll go through step by step. And if somebody needs help or needs me to re-explain something, you can always ask. And I'm more than happy to go over it again. It's not a problem. I don't know. It's just what we do.
Just another shout out to Faith.
Aww.
Today is my 7-year anniversary and my birthday.
Happy
birthday
and happy anniversary.
Absolutely.
Cool. Well, this could be you and your significant other sitting
She
in the
says
sand.
thanks. I have my canvas sketched and I will paint later.
Yay! Awesome. Well, we can't wait to see them. All right, so we got our light blue. I'm gonna rinse and dry, and we're gonna add our highlights in there. So tiny brush, little bit of paint at a time now. Okay, so just a dot of paint on that brush. I'm gonna come across the front of that rim.
Uh-oh.
What's the matter?
Well, Faith says Jennifer has the patience of a saint.
What?
But then Kathy says, "Mark, do you watch wrestling?
Oh gosh.
Like WWE or AEW?" Of course.
Holy moly.
I saw it last night. It was awesome.
Oh god.
I stayed up late to watch it.
So across the front of that lip of the glass with the white. Same on this side. It's hard to see, but you can see it when you're really close. And the other thing we're gonna do is just kind of blend a little bit of white around the curved area of that glass.
Yes, Jennifer Mitchell says, "Trust the process.
That's
it
right.
works."
It does.
I was thinking about drawing Ariel.
Oh,
She says, "You're in my head."
out on a little rock.
She said, "You are in my head."
Out on a little rock
Yeah,
in the
she's
sun.
gonna
That would be
draw
so
Ariel out
cool.
there.
Even if it's just a little silhouette Oh, I'll do it. I love when you guys come up with different ideas and you add things to your paintings. And gosh, we did that horse, the horse running through water painting, and somebody's like, paint a Pegasus. Oh, it was Abby, I think, right? Abby wanted the Pegasus. Let's do a Pegasus then. Like, I love recreating the things that we have. This is just it's a guide. I'm just a guide.
Yeah.
You do the rest.
Right. And we make it easy for you so you can enjoy yourself and have fun while you're doing it.
All right.
Also, Kathy, you like Danhausen. I like Danhausen too.
Oh, jeez. You guys.
But I like Orange Cassidy. And he started the show off last night, and he was phenomenal last night, as was Danhausen.
All right. I think the next part is going to take a couple of minutes. So this is where I'm going to outline all of my chair parts with my teeny tiny brush.
And Anthony Joseph is here with us. Says happy birthday and happy anniversary. And that's for Faith, not for me and Jennifer.
I was going to say. Yeah. So, tiny brush for outlining. We're going to use black to outline. If you don't want to use your paintbrush to outline or your paint, it's okay. What I do with the little kids is I tell them we're going to let the paint dry, and then I give them a Sharpie, a thicker Sharpie, and they use the Sharpie to outline instead. Totally up to you. If you want to be authentic and do paint, this is what we're doing. Tiny brush. A little bit of paint at a time. So it's 3 P's. The point of your brush.
Yeah.
We always want to rinse and dry and get it to a fine point. The paint on your brush, we only want to use a little dot of paint at a time. And then it's the pressure. The lighter the pressure, the thinner your lines. The harder the pressure, the wider your lines. Actually, it's 4 P's. And then we say, pencil grip, pinky stabilize. Here we go. So we're holding it like a pencil. I'm going to rest my pinky on my canvas and then just kind of start to outline my chair. Now, I don't like to do the entire thing, like so I'm having hard lines through the whole thing. What I do is I call them broken lines. So I'll start, I'll do a little bit, let up a little, start, do a little bit. And then
go ahead.
And then after every couple of brush strokes, you're going to rinse and dry.
Oh, I'm gonna have to get closer.
Careful.
Kathy says, oh, really, Kathy? I didn't know that. Danhausen teamed up with Rootless Coffee a year ago and bought you bought the 1-year anniversary coffee beans and coffee cup.
Oh, that's cool.
I didn't even know they were doing stuff like that. Hold on, let me just move in a little closer because you're doing detailing now.
Yeah.
Get a little closer. Okay, now Anthony says, I'm just so glad to have found you folks again.
Aw,
He
we
said back
missed
in
you
late
too.
May, someone hacked me and I had to get all new things.
Well, I'm glad you're back with us. We've missed you.
Yes. And then Faith says, trust me, the process is right. I was telling Jennifer early this week that I did this exact painting with a few girlfriends last year.
Yep.
For my birthday party. And I had already painted this one twice. Now this one will be my 3rd time.
Oh my goodness, eh? Me too.
Oh, my cousin is there, Kenny.
Hi Kenny. Miss
yeah,
you.
we're trying to get your wife to paint with us. And she's going to try one of them. Maybe come join us live one day. We don't have anything scheduled coming up in the next few weeks, but we will be getting back into the groove.
Yep.
Probably around the end of the summer.
We have.
Yeah, Kathy says she'll send me the link.
We have a bunch of in-person things lined up for summer. So yes, and we are booking for fall. So if you have or are part of a school or a PTO or PTA or a sports team or anything that's a dance club, whatever, anything that's looking to raise funds,
yeah,
I do this for fundraisers. So we can ship your kits out all to your guests.
Yes, we can do it live on Zoom. We can do it live on Facebook. And she does live events as well. Kathy said, "Well, send me the link." And Anthony Joseph says, "Thanks, Jennifer."
You're welcome.
And Jamie says, "I miss painting with you guys, but I'm really happy to see you guys getting back out there again."
We've definitely missed it. It's been a lot, but we definitely, I have to take the events that won't make me money too.
Yeah. Because when we first started this, she was making money, and then the pandemic happened, and she lost a lot of money. But then she got a lot of money back from you guys, because when we first came out, people were giving tips and just being generous and being nice when they didn't have to. And
we certainly
it was just amazing.
Certainly appreciated it.
We started thinking maybe we could do this for a living, and we still hope to plan on doing it, because I still want the TV money. But we're gonna see. Oh, say Monica says she's gonna get a kit from us.
Yeah.
All you gotta do is let us know. We can get you the kit. Yes. She gotta go to the website, right?
Mm-hmm. So for my glass, what I'm doing, I'm gonna do just a little bit around the edge. So I left my lemon or pineapple or whatever you want to make this. I left it open for now. I just did part of my edge on this side, my edge on this side, came down around the base, and then curved that off. Little touch for my straw. These drinks look kind of refreshing. Frozen better.
Oh, see, Anthony said he was in the process of reposting. Rascal said, "I'm done."
It's okay. Go ahead, buddy. It's okay. Wait, it's wrapped around his leg.
Yeah, Rascal says, "I'm done."
Buddy. It's okay.
No, now I'm going to go back over.
Good boy. It's okay.
He says, I'm awake now. I want my mommy back. Now, what was I getting ready to say? It was, Anthony said he's in the process of reposting most of his art for sale within his newer art group that the guy deleted.
Oh, man. Here you go, baby. You don't want treats? No, you don't want a treat? Nope, he said. He spit that right out. Okie dokie. All right, rinse and dry every once in a while. Just a reminder. Back to a point. Tiny bit of paint at a time. Going back to my...
Yes, Monica, because what we'll do is when she makes the order, we send her brushes, paint, and canvas, right?
Yep, brushes.
She'll be able to paint.
Canvas. You're going to get everything in your kit.
If there's a sketch, depending on what type of a whatever painting she wants to do. If there's a sketch, then we'll send you the sketch with it as well.
Depending on, no, that's not what I was going to say. I don't know. In the kit will come your canvas, at least 2 plates.
Yep.
Your
cups of paint.
Pack of brushes, your little cups of paint, just like this one, with all of your colors that you'll need, and a disposable apron. Occasionally, depending on what we're doing, I like to throw in little trinkety things like decals or stickers or tattoos. I don't know. They've thrown in little things, keychains, stuff like that. I don't know. I like surprising you with things.
Yeah, see, Kathy said, the link is set. And did you watch the video of the kids I sent you? Yeah.
Yes, they're so cute. Oh my gosh.
Oh, Monica, mostly everything is easy. We won't have you paint something difficult because we don't do anything that's difficult. If I back out, I'm just going to back out right now so you can see what paintings we have on the wall. Those are all old paintings that we've done on different occasions that are on our YouTube channel.
I was just going to say, if you want to choose something and not paint live with me, go to the YouTube channel and go through and see if there's something
that you like. And
then if there is, just when you order your kit, I'm going to ask you, like in their notes, just put in what kit what painting you want to do. And I'll make sure I send you all of the colors for that item, as well as a sketch if you need a sketch.
Yeah.
Otherwise, every time we do a live event, there's a sign up on our website, and then you'll just sign up. You'll download the list of items that you need. You can purchase a kit that way too. But it'll give you the supply list in case you do have your own stuff, especially because the first time you'll get a set of brushes, the next time you order, you can order a kit without the brushes to save yourself money. Just so you know.
Now, Faith says she's got to go pack for her weekend anniversary camping trip.
Yay, have fun.
And have a great rest of the night, everybody.
You too.
Looking forward to seeing everyone's paintings in the VIP group.
Woohoo! Yay!
And Jamie even says, that feather in the back still looks hard, but I'm going to do it.
Oh, man.
I literally bought a pack of skinny canvas for the feather.
Oh.
A year later, still no feather.
All right, maybe we have to do the feather again.
Yeah,
Do we have to do the feather again?
was a favorite of a lot of people.
It was. I love the feather.
And it's also very colorful.
My office is all feathers, so that's one.
The feather is right there on the right side on the right side of your screen. You see it up there with the little heart in the bottom.
Yep.
Well, I guess that's the top.
Yeah,
because the stem of the little stem of the
on
feather
the left
is right
side,
there on the right
not
side.
the right side. That's all.
Right. It might look difficult, but it's not.
So just I'm reminding again, okay, your P's, the point of your brush, the amount of paint on your brush, just a little at a time, the pressure we use, very light pressure, and then I like to say pencil grip, holding it like a pencil, pinky stabilized, so you see me resting my pinky on the canvas so that I have control over where I'm putting that brush. And the point, so if you gotta rinse and dry, get it back to a point so you get those nice fine lines again. Get them all? I think so.
Jamie says she loves the rainbows. It's a very rainbow vibe feather.
Yeah, absolutely.
She likes those colors.
That's what you should have done. Pride feather. Darn. I'm a little slow to the opportunities
All right,
lately.
Phoenix said she will send you the House Hippo ad.
Oh, thank you. I don't remember what a house hippo is. I know I've heard of it. I feel like is it like a capybara or something like that? I don't remember.
I'm not sure. I don't remember either.
Or is it a guinea pig? I feel like I can't remember what it is. It's an animal, obviously, but I don't remember. Oh, I'm hot.
Yeah, well, we've done our share of hippos on our
Lovely hippopotamus.
self-care Thursdays, and we've got a. I don't know if we got more than one, but I think we have at least one.
The hippo in the tub.
Right, we got the hippo in the tub.
Rub-a-dub-dub, hippo in the tub. We did
the celebration of a hippo that was famous. That after they told us to cease and desist after we kept saying the
that was the hippo in it. Oh no.
The hippo that was hooked up with Frank the Gargoyle.
Yeah. No, it said hippos are Christmas AF. Yes. That's the sign that we had for it.
Yes. And then they told us to cease and desist.
Because we called it the name.
Because we named the hippo.
Yeah.
After we found out about, we got connected to the hippo through Frank the Gargoyle, right?
Well, Frank the Gargoyle, she had hippos on her, hippos on her lawn too.
Yes.
And had named them because she lives in Ohio, and Cincinnati Zoo is in Ohio, and that's where Fiona is, and that's who it was. We're calling it, but we were told you're not allowed
to call her, right? Not to name her name. It's okay. We stopped.
Whatever. We had fun.
But,
and then we went to our own darn zoo and we painted with the penguins and the sloths and everything else.
Yeah, if anybody doesn't know who Frank the Gargoyle is, then you need to just Google it. We got in on the Frank the Gargoyle craziness, and we met the creator and owner of Frank the Gargoyle, and that was a wonderful, wonderful time when we did that. We got a history here at Masterpieces. We do have a history, yes.
True story.
Some crazy things have happened in the times that we've been painting with all our viewers.
All right, so now we got to do our little pineapple or orange or whatever you want that to be. I'm going to make it orange, just so that it's a color that sort of stands out here.
Yes, Anthony is just reinforcing the fact of what we always say. He says, it's your beach.
That's right.
Do whatever with it that you like.
That's right.
Embrace it with happy little margaritas. Paint the happy little ocean.
I love it.
If you get the notion. Paint the happy little ocean if you get the notion. Oh, let's see. I told you. People are going to pop in before we go off the air.
I know.
Sarah Ann is here.
Hi,
she says,
Sarah.
hi, I miss you all.
Miss you too.
I missed it tonight due to dinner running long, but I will rewatch this later.
No problem. You know where it'll be.
Absolutely. And thanks for joining us and
That's
just saying hi.
All right. So I mixed some orange for those little oranges. So all I did was, I should have showed you that. I'm sorry.
Hold on. Let me get that in the picture. Okay, go ahead.
Scoop of yellow, a little bit of red for my orange color. There we go. And depending on how light or bright it is, I add a tiny touch of white to it. It also makes it a little more opaque and less transparent. Okay, so that's what I used for those two little oranges there. Orange slices. And then I'm going to use that same color to do our sand, our tops of our sand, and then our waves that are going to be in the ocean. And that'll almost be the very last step. We're almost there, guys. Great job.
All right, so here's a heads up for all of you people, especially the new people. When we go off the air, before we go off the air, I will play the intro that we started in the beginning that has little clips of different shows that we did during the past.
So, to do our sand, I'm going to, and the wave area, I'm going to take that large flat brush. I'm going to kind of fluff it up a little bit. So I like to kind of squish it in my hand and make it fluffy. And now I know a lot of you have other brushes. If you have other brushes that are more fluffy, I don't know, that one's a little fluffier. Okay. If you have like a sponge, you can use a sponge, up to you. So all I'm going to do is take that, a little bit of that orange, barely touching it, just a little bit, and then I'm also going to just tap it off on my plate, just in case there's a lot on there. Okay, so a little bit, tap off. So I'm going to do little taps around the edge of where the legs are of the chair in the sand.
Okay.
Making like little mounds.
Yeah, that the sand is, that the chairs are lodged in there really well.
That's right.
Anthony says it looks good.
Thank you, Anthony. I'm so glad you're back. I missed you too.
We missed all of you guys.
I know.
It's not like we don't think about you every single day. We think about you.
You don't even know.
We talk about you. We think about you. And now we're back on and we're enjoying every minute of it.
It's so crazy. In every business meeting that I have had for myself, and I help run it. I shouldn't say I run. I help run and put together a small marketing company or group. And this has been my subject, my topic of talking about for the past 3 months probably.
Okay.
I am struggling to find the time to do this and to have the energy to do this, but I miss everybody and I feel guilty when I'm not there, and so that has been my topic of conversation all the time. And I can name certain people. I say, Jennifer Mitchin and Faith Steinberg and Kathy Reinhardt's like one of my best friends. I've never even met her, and Anthony and Joe Hill and like all of you guys, Jamie Pangborn and Corbin. Corbin's like my
and Grandma Pat,
my nephew that I haven't even met. I love and appreciate all of you being with us. So just know that, please. You may not see me, but trust me, I'm here. And I have conversations with other people. Kathy and I talk every day. You're more than welcome to message me and talk to me. And listen, friend me on Facebook. I'm very open to having personal friends on Facebook as well as just through the business page.
That's true.
You do get to know me a little bit better in all of the things that I do.
Then she makes it real when she says you come as a guest and
leave as a friend. That's right.
And that just makes it real.
So true. Alrighty, so sticking with that little tapping. So I want to come up into where this sort of orange and yellow are happening up here, and I want to get some waves up there. So we're just going to tap in like little wavy motions, a little bit, maybe try and get in those drinks a little bit.
Yeah, Anthony said, "Who are these people?"
You know. I know you know.
And Jennifer says, girl, I love you guys.
I love you
I know
too.
you're busy crap. I get it.
I know.
It's hard to get time.
It is.
And then Jamie says, I love being your Facebook friend. It's nice to get to know you.
It is. You see that, you know, my life is my son, my dog, and my home. And my friends. Like, you see, you know, that's all you see me post about for the most part. I don't know. You know, occasionally I throw a few memes up there for you because, you know, I'm sorry, but the one the other day, I don't know if you saw it, but it said, sir. So I pulled over, you know, I got pulled over by a police officer, and the officer said, sir, step out of your vehicle. I should have said, ma'am, step out of your vehicle. And I said, man, it's 94 degrees outside. You want to come in here and talk to me in the AC? Then you can come in here and talk to me in the AC. It's so mean. All right, so same brush. I didn't rinse or dry. I'm just going to grab a little bit of white. So same thing. We're going to tap a little bit of white, tap it off on your plate, and we're going to go right over those same areas that we just tapped.
So you're mixing a little white with it?
Yep. So just tapping some white right over that to kind of tone down the orange a bit.
Just tap it in there.
Yep, just tapping. And you could do the same and add a little bit of yellow and do a little bit of yellow in there too. Give that little sand effect.
Jennifer said this is the first time she's painted in 3 weeks.
Oh, really? Well, you are a busy girl too, man. I watch everything that you're doing. I know. I got you. I love seeing you guys be creative.
Kathy says, I cheat and just message you guys.
Yes, you do. That's fine. You know I don't mind that. Every day. Almost. Listen, I knew you were on vacation because I didn't hear from you for a day or so in between there.
Right, see, and then Jennifer says, yeah, that's why we need to write in calendar and come up there.
Yes, definitely.
My life has been busy going back to work, part-time, my son, and his stuff, and my own business, so I get it. And then James says, same. I post pics of animals, family, but 99% silly memes.
Yes. Did you see the one today? I think it was today that I posted of the, of the kids going swimming. All mom's point of view at the pool. Oh my gosh, that was great. Whoever did that TikTok or reel or whatever the heck it was funny. That's so true. Mom, look. Mom, watch this. Mom, watch this. Mom, you weren't watching. Film me. Watch me. That's so true. Oh my gosh.
You just living it.
Serious.
Jamie says, tap that canvas.
Tap.
Spelled wrong on purpose.
Love it. Oh my goodness. Guys, we're almost there. If you want to add a little touch of highlight in your sun, you can. If you want to add birds in your sky, you can. More clouds. You want to throw a palm tree in there? Palm tree? Anybody? Palm tree? Throw a palm tree in there, you can. Otherwise, the very last step, sign and date your painting. I like to do it in the bottom right or bottom left corner. Your initials and the year. That's all.
Jennifer said, did you see the hot air balloon fest I was doing with my son last weekend?
I did. That was awesome. Did you guys go up in a balloon? I didn't see that part, if you went up in a balloon.
That's one of your favorite paintings, the balloon painting that's in our bedroom.
It's in my office, but yes.
It's in your office. Right.
It is my favorite painting that I've done. That one is my favorite.
With the hot air balloon in it.
Yep, the hot air balloon painting is my favorite, as well as that scroll tree, that moonlight scroll tree that we did last month.
Oh yeah.
That was my favorite one. This is a, runner-up for sure, and I love the seaside one, but yeah, seascapes and
Monica, Jennifer can explain how you can paint it to you, and you'll paint it and go, wow, I just painted a damn balloon.
That's right.
Hot air balloon.
Yes.
It looked complicated, but it was easy.
A lot of, for the most part, I'd like to think that a lot of the detail work is really, it's just highlights and shadows. And when you figure out and you learn how to recognize where a highlight goes or where a shadow goes, you got it.
And then you're on your own, off to the races.
Yes, sorry, it was hot.
And a lot of people have gone through that with us.
Yeah, definitely.
A lot of people gained up their confidence.
That's my favorite part. So the reason why I began with most of the masterpieces is because I took one of my best friends to a painting studio before I had this, and she had never painted before. She never picked up a paintbrush even. So I took her, and she was so proud of what she did. She was like, I love this. This is so cool. I'm really proud of what I did. That is the feeling I have been chasing ever since that moment. And every time I do an event and I get that, that in-person picture of everybody holding up their paintings, there's nothing like it. There's nothing like somebody going, oh, I'm so proud of what I did. Especially somebody that was a naysayer and was disappointed, not disappointed, but
didn't think they could do it.
I can't do that. I love my one group that I do. I've done it 2 or 3 times now with them. We painted a very simple, it was for elementary school kids, snow scene. That's what they picked. They saw that painting, they're like, oh, I can't do that. By the end of that, everybody was happy with their painting. And they were going, can we paint a dog next? I'm like, we went from an elementary school painting that everybody said, I can't do to, I want to paint a dog. So, but they painted the scroll tree next, and they did a great job. They were awesome. And you'll see them, all those pictures are on the page. So feel free to browse through the pictures and see some of the things they've done.
If you don't believe her, then all you gotta do is go to the fan club page.
Well, a lot of them are posted on the main Mimosas page. Yeah, the fan page I like to reserve for you guys to use for your own work. So there's 2 ways that you can add your photos. You can add your photos to the album that I create with this painting that says Sippin' in the Sand. You can add it there, and then if you like to paint, we'd love to have you create your own album on that page as well, and then start adding your own paintings there. I do owe you guys a spotlight artist for at least May for sure. So I guess May and June.
Yeah.
So I like to pick a spotlight artist from our fan page and put a slideshow together for you and put you guys in the spotlight to show your work. So please check out that fan page. Make yourself an album. Start adding your photos there. We'll spin. I like to pick somebody with at least 10 paintings.
Right.
So I can create a slideshow for you. I'll do a quick spinner. We'll create you a slideshow and share it with everybody else. And we like to just show it's about you. I've always said that. This is not about me. It's always about you.
Always has been.
That's right. So, without further ado, you are sipping in the sand. Painting. All right. How's your masterpiece? Anybody?
Stella Dorkham.
Hi, Stella.
Says, I love your new hair.
Aw, thank you. If Mark wasn't crazy about it at first. He likes the long hair. Yeah. I like long hair too, but I definitely, we just needed the blonde cut off because it was getting really crazy.
Now see, Suzanne Bergeson has a question.
Okay.
She said, does it just have to be acrylic or can it also be watercolor?
I know, you do some great watercolor paintings and you can absolutely 1000% throw all of those watercolor paintings up in your album in there.
Absolutely.
It does not have to be just what we paint here. It can be like Jennifer does her different creations, paintings, and I know Kathy paints on rocks, and I know she made little, I'm just telling all her secrets. She made like little Valentine boxes for all the teachers and painted something like bumblebees on them and butterflies. You can throw all that in your album. This is your artwork and it's a place for you to keep all of your stuff together. That page will remain there. It's not going anywhere. We're not going anywhere. So use it and show off.
Yes, Terry Ann Carson said they had a good time. Thank you.
Terry.
We'll send in our painting once we're done.
Yay!
And my cousin Kenny's wife, Monica, says good night.
Good night,
Monica. We'll be looking forward to hearing from you and seeing you next time we'll be on.
While we do this for free, we do have a post in the discussion for our tip jar, virtual tip jar. If you're not comfortable putting it in on the website, I will put up my Venmo and PayPal information in there if that's easier for you. I'll find my scan thing or whatever. And I'll put that up there too. We appreciate any and all. Appreciated, accepted, never expected, right?
Shout out to Krista Stempnick.
Hi, Krista.
She just said thank you for kicking off my summer holidays tonight.
Happy
Canada Day and happy 4th of July,
happy
everybody.
Canada Day. Cheers.
And Phoenix says, I put my ceramic art in my album.
Yes.
Thank
awesome.
you.
Love it. Love, love, love. Good job.
All right. We want to thank everybody for joining us tonight. We missed you so seriously. We really did miss you.
Rascal made it.
Jennifer says, yes, we need to do a pet painting again. And everybody, just before you even leave, we're going to sign off, and I'm going to sign off by putting up the intro that we had on in the beginning that shows a bunch of the clips that we did.
Yes.
Everybody have a great weekend. Thank you for joining us. You want to find out what we're doing next, come to our Facebook page, to the events section, look up events, and you'll know when we're coming back on.
Yeah, or just turn on your notifications. You'll get notified.
Suzanne says, I'm so happy to see you again.
You
and your hair looks so healthy. You gotta go.
Thank you.
The dogs are looking like they're starving.
Oh. Feed the puppers. We love you.
And Kathy says it can be more than just paint. I have oil pastel pictures I have done, they are in my album.
Yes.
All right, thank you, everybody.
Yay, good night, everyone.
Here's that intro that y'all missed if y'all didn't come on in the beginning. We'll see you next time.
Have a great weekend, everybody.
Bye.